A migrant woman from Haiti was caught in Springfield, Ohio, eating a cat. Supposedly, that is the accusation. And now there has not been no accurate police report that the accusation is almost or entirely accurate that a migrant woman from Haiti was caught red-handed eating a cat. Only this legitimate and real video.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Smile for me. Smile with your teeth. Go like this. Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it? No, why'd you kill it? Did you guys see all this?
No, we pulled up and she was just laying there with it.
Did you see her eating it?
Eating it.
She was eating it?
Yeah, she was.
You call the Humane Society, see if they'll come pick this cat up. It's deceased.
If you go right now to Google, this is the thing about the leftist media. This is the thing about Google. This is the thing about how the radical left in the United States of America has completely taken over all media and also has been shadow banning every single individual independent that is trying to give out the news. But if this is real, the migrant woman that ate a cat, ultimately the video, it shows that, people are saying you ate a cat. What were you doing? You're eating a cat. But if you go right here to Google, there's, these leftist media that says like Snoops or or however you want to call it. This one says fact check. As there's no evidence Haitian migrants are eating ducks, geese, or pets in Springfield, Ohio. Republican, again, this is the thing about this leftist media. It has nothing to do with Republicans or Democrats. It has to do with just a migrant woman from Haiti. Was she eating a cat or not? But of course, this guy, Alex Kasprak, that is a progressive liberal, possibly, no evidence, who wrote this article, says no evidence Haitian immigrants are eating ducks, geese, or pets in Springfield, Ohio. And on the bottom, that it was released on September 9th, says Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance and a constellation of right-wing influencers on a DBS claim. So this is unfounded. On the bottom, it says unfounded. In early September 2024, a series of claims about Haitian migrants in Springfield, Ohio, went viral. Most significant among these claims were assertions that Haitian immigrants had eaten someone's pet cat, and that others have been seen eating swans, ducks in public parks. So this eventually ended up by saying that is a false claim, that is a false flag, that is false information, and that there's no legitimate real information. But again, the video that it says that she was detained by police and that the individual says, what were you eating? And then they were asked, several people, and they said she was eating a cat. Then you go to Google. This is absolutely incredible. You go to Google, and then it's just unbelievable how all Google, every Google doesn't give the opposition of solution or something else of an opinion of trying to find if this is a legitimate case of somebody eating a cat. Although the video shows that it doesn't show that she was actually eating a cat, but the evidence of other people saying, yes, she was trying to eat a cat. But if you go to Google, it says, migrant Haiti eats a cat in Ohio. So if you search it like that, it says immediately it shows on the bottom, it says officials in Springfield, Ohio said on Monday, they have not received any credible reports of Haitian immigrants abducting or eating pets. Then you go on the bottom, J.D. Vance, again, CBS News, repeats baseless claim of immigrants eating pets in Ohio. Then you go to the New York Post, Haitian immigrants eating pets, question mark. Then you go to the Guardian, says Republicans spread baseless slurs about eating cats. Then you go to Snoops, the one that I just showed you, no evidence Haitian immigrants are eating ducks and geese. Now you go to the Independent, it says police debunk bans racist claim in Haitian immigrants eating cats. Then you go to Newsweek, it says Ohio City responds to claims of animal sacrifices. Then you go to Forbes, it says police deny claims of Haitian immigrants eating pets. Then you go to the Times of India, it says Haitian immigrants eating pets, cats, and ducks, residents. So all of this is basically everybody is denying that this lady immigrant, was she actually legitimately eating a cat, or she was not actually legitimately eating a cat. Until now, on what we have searched and what we have seen, there's no legitimate actual statement that this lady immigrant was actually eating or not eating a cat, but just a real video that it went viral about a guy saying, what were you doing? She looks clueless when she was asked about that. And then other people were saying, oh, yeah, she was eating a cat. But, due to this factor, the border is a complete disaster. You don't even know who's coming in. You don't even know who's coming out. It's an unfiltered border. This, due to the global compact on migration, that you have to accept people through a port of entry, through a non-port of entry, you have to do it. Whatever you like it or you don't like it, whoever's in the global compact needs to accept people. It doesn't even matter where you're coming from. You have a huge problem right now at the border with people from the Tren de Aragua gang that we reported on that on a caravan on 2021. Then you have this, another gang that is coming, that is Los Lobos from Ecuador, completely dangerous, also arriving to Mexico and now to the northern borders of the United States, to the south border of the United States of America. Then you have the enormous trafficking of children, the enormous trafficking of women that is happening in South America, pushed by the cartel of El Golfo from Colombia, that is trafficking Chinese people all the way from Turkey, all the way making a humongous multi-million-dollar business all the way to the United States of America. The United States borders, it is a complete disaster. Kamala Harris has said this, how much TPS has the temporary protection status. She talked about this. The worst border czar in history is this woman. I'm not going to lie. The worst border czar, the worst border vice president, or the person that has been in charge of the border, is this woman. She's clueless. She doesn't even know what she's talking about. She doesn't even know the real problems. And she doesn't know the collateral damage that these open border policies had caused. But in reference to the migrants from Haiti, this is what she said about how many migrants from Haiti have received the TPS, temporary protection status. Now that we're talking about that, the, woman that basically they're saying that she ate a cat. So this is what she said.
That is why also, starting with our administration, we gave TPS, temporary protected status, to Haitian migrants, 55,000. And then more recently, we extended temporary protected status to over 100,000 Haitian migrants for that very reason, that they need support, they need protection.
So basically, this is what she said. She has given so many thousands and so many thousands to more than 100,000 migrants from Haiti. The border is a disaster. You don't even know who's coming in, who's coming out. I'm not trying to, like these leftists say, create hysteria, fearmonger, conspiracy theories. Oh my God, it's spreading false information, CIA propaganda, the most stupid and incompetent comment, xenophobic, transphobic, homophobic, pronophobic, fatphobic, racist, fascist, narcissist, bigot, Zionist, and from the river to the sea, all this crap. This is the reality. It's a disaster. The border is a disaster. You have to understand. You have to say it like it is. You have, and I'm not putting this lady that she was accused of eating a cat in terms to everything that is happening at the border, but this is a trickle, collateral, domino effect of consistent irregularities of people coming in that you don't even know who's coming in and who's coming out. We have seen in the past, when I was in Israel covering the war, there was a Palestinian who was arrested in the terrorist watch list. You got to be kidding me with this. How many of these people have come in? Tren de Aragua has been operating, and now it's operating massively inside of the United States. The cartel has completely expanded to all the 50 states in the United States of America. It's a complete insecure border. And this shows by this, that it's just, there's no credible, there's no evidence on the opposition in Google. You search it, you see, you go, like what's going on? Is this lady was actually eating a cat or not eating a cat? Why this accusation of eating a cat or not eating a cat? What the hell's going on? There's no other side of the story. There's only one side of the story, and that's the thing that worries me. Venezuela, there's only one side of the story. Communist, socialist, Marxist, extreme imperialist, leftist, progressive government. Nicaragua, only one side of the story. Cuba, only one side of the story. Russia, only one side of the story. All China, only one side of the story. This is the actual problem. It is not that it is a reality if she ate it or not. It is just one side of the story. And this is what the media has become in the United States of America. I'm Oscar Blue for Real America's Voice News. Remember, on the bottom link is Buy Me a Coffee app. If you can contribute to my independent reporting and travel fund, it helps me a lot to move around as we are trying to travel as soon as possible. Stay safe. And like we always say, God's plan, it is our mission.